Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vale. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vale for this Thursday, July 28th edition. This is a live shot of that Glenwood Canyon first thing this morning, and we want to remind everyone that there is going to be intermittent closures on both lanes if you are traveling through that I-70 corridor westbound towards Glenwood or maybe making your way eastbound from Glenwood towards Vale. So just be cautious of that, and we'll give you some information on where you can go to get more information on those roadways, so that way you're nice and safe out there and keeping everyone else safe, and then you're not frustrated that you're waiting in traffic. I'm one of your hosts today, Maddie Evans. We've got Liz Farron on standby to give us some great information about what's taking place in our community right now, because there's always so many things to get out there, do, and participate in. We've got some great national holidays to celebrate today. It's National Chili Cheese Dog Day. So if you eat chili cheese hot dogs, well, then today's a great day to make those and enjoy them, because you can celebrate that today. It's also National Chocolate Milkshake Day. This is definitely more my speed. I love a good old-fashioned chocolate milkshake. And it's National Soccer Day. So maybe if you're someone who likes to play soccer, get out, go to the park, enjoy some soccer. It's going to be a great day to do so. We've got a really busy show in store for you for the next hour. Of course, we are going to be bringing you a look at that local weather forecast, talking to you about all the great things taking place in our community. And then we've got some great guests coming in to give us some information where you can really be in the know about one super fabulous nonprofit here, Roundup River Ranch. This is one of my favorites. They do such an incredible job, and we're going to give you more information on why. And then we've got Nap Harvest coming in to give us some great information about some things taking place in Eagle right now. As we take a look at that local weather forecast for today, though, we are expecting to see a little bit of precipitation roll in. 62 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 74, 50% chance of rain throughout the course of today, so developing thunderstorms. Now we're expecting to see southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour today. So if you are getting out there, maybe bring your rain gear with you. We are in that monsoon season that is going to make it so that we will see that afternoon precipitation. Now, as we take a look at Vale by the hour, you can see that we're expecting those partly cloudy skies first thing this morning. Cloudy rolling in later this afternoon. We're going to see that high take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. And then later into this evening, we're expecting to see that cloud coverage and then, of course, that storm front roll our way. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are cool like they are up here in the high country. 78 degrees in Denver, 60% chance of precipitation, 74 in Vale, 50% chance of moisture, 78 in Avon, 81 in Eagle. So westbound of us is going to be the warmest place along that I-70 corridor right now. We do have a low pressure system sitting above the whole state and that I-70 corridor that's going to bring us those scattered showers and that thunderstorm that we're expecting to see. Now, as we take a look at Vale overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 49 degrees is our overnight low. 50% chance of precipitation continuing. Mostly cloudy skies, isolated thunderstorms. West winds 5 to 15 miles an hour, so the wind is going to increase just a little bit. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see more precipitation roll our way. 60% chance of afternoon thunderstorms tomorrow. Continuing into Saturday, that's going to decrease to a 30% chance. Ramp back up to 50% chance by Sunday, decrease to 20% chance by Monday, and then ramp back up to 50% chance by Tuesday. So we're kind of having that monsoonal flow right now where we're seeing those showers come and go throughout the course of the next 5 days. So if you're getting out there to do anything, just kind of watch the clouds and of course bring your rain gear with you. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, maybe to avoid spending time in the rain, well then Lamina Jewelers is a great place to get out there and shop. And they're located right across from the Solaris ice skating rink, and we want to thank them for bringing you this weather report this morning. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vale.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Knapp Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Knapp Nectar Hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vale.
If you're looking for a great place to go shopping in the Riverwalk, well, Vintage Magnolia has something for everyone. Whether you want flowers or great home decor, they've got it all here. And we're standing with one of the empowered women owners, Caitlin Codwell. Good morning, Caitlin.
Morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for taking the
coming in.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time out of your morning to meet with us. I have never been in here before.
Well, welcome.
Until now, and it's incredible.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we've kind of recently expanded our retail business. We're a flower shop as well. And for the past 15 years, we've been really involved in the wedding business and the wedding community. And after COVID this fall, we actually decided to move away from weddings, which was a big deal for us. And we're really just starting to focus more on our retail business, our boutique, expanding that, and just really having the opportunity to work with locals a little bit more, and deliver flowers throughout the valley and work on other types of events besides weddings. So,
which 15 years in business in the Vail Valley is a really long time, and that means that you guys have done well for your trade for a very long time as well. And so how did Vintage Magnolia come to be?
So my husband and I have owned the business for about 8 years. We bought it from the previous owners then. I actually was the store's original manager when we opened about 15 years ago. So I've always been really involved, which is really cool. And then we had the opportunity to take it over, and we've made a lot of changes since then. So.
A lot of changes, and especially because this retail space is incredible, and you guys have so many things in here.
So much now. You get lost in here.
Right. I was wandering around, and I was like, the amount of candles that there are to smell here is amazing.
Yeah, everyone walks in on a daily basis and is like, what's that smell? And they think it's one thing, but it's a combination. We laugh. We actually play like a drinking game with water, the girls here. Whenever anyone says that, we all have to drink water. And it's like, so it's how we stay hydrated. So it's funny, though.
And it's really cool. It's really cool to see women in business. And as we are kind of looking around the shop, you've got a lot of women hard at work here, working on the flowers, which is really the key starter of the business, which is really important for everyone to note, because as you walk past the refrigerators, you have beautiful bouquets.
Thank you. Yeah, we try to do kind of unique designs, a little bit out of the box. We have a higher end look. We use a lot of the higher end flowers. We design for a lot of the hotels and restaurants as well and deliver throughout the valley.
And then if people are interested in maybe giving a gift, a Mother's Day present, a birthday present, or whatever it is, can they come in and custom order through you guys as well?
Of course, yeah. We'll have our own signature designer's choice arrangements, but then we'll also make custom arrangements as well.
I love this so much, and I love that I've never been in here before, and then I was like, now I have to touch everything, now I have to own everything. And you guys have a great line of self-care. You just have a lot of stuff, and you have a lot of stuff based on empowering women as you walk through with the books and everything.
We do, yeah, we definitely try that. We try to carry unique things. We've definitely been trying to focus on Colorado brands or woman-owned brands. Anything homemade, anything made in the U.S. is definitely our focus. And yeah, anything that's just kind of different. Great gifts, home accessories, self-care products, anything that someone would want to treat themselves to.
And so since you've been involved with the business for 15 years, you've owned it for 8, what has inspired you to kind of branch out and expand from just the flowers to the retail space as well?
Like I touched on before, really just working a little bit more in the local community. We loved the wedding business and worked with so many great families, but those folks come in for destination weddings. We work with them for a year and then they're not really here again. So it's wonderful just to work with people and be able to get a little bit more involved with the community, some of the nonprofits, the corporate events that happen here, and just work more with, the locals. So.
Which I love, and I love when things are local, only because I'm a child that grew up here in the community. I went to Minturn Middle School way back when that was still a thing. And so it's really cool to see these businesses make those transitions and kind of shift to be more local focused, only because right now it's so important that we have that community.
100%. And I mean, I've been in the Valley for 18 years and just seeing the change from when I first moved here, it's totally different. There used to be an off season, like we would close for a couple weeks in the spring and in the fall, and now we're still slammed. Like one person goes on vacation in October, we're still super busy. So we've definitely seen that shift just over the years, but then after COVID as well, we've had so many people move here in town, more people living here full time. They want to decorate their homes and be part of the community as well, and we definitely feel that support, which is amazing. So.
It is amazing, and it's amazing to hear the success stories in the businesses. If there are any young entrepreneurs out there or someone who's maybe looking to start a business, do you have any words of wisdom you would like to share with them?
It's a lot of hard work.
Get ready. Buckle down.
I was here till midnight last night.
Oh, my goodness.
It's just hard. It's 4th of July week, so it's just part of it. So, yeah, but that hard work always pays off, so.
The hard work does always pay off. And if you're here till midnight, is it because you're doing flower arrangements?
No, it's just getting caught up from the busyness of the day, so.
Goodness, you're busy.
We're fortunate.
Well, that's true, and it's good that you have this constant influx of business. So if people are interested in finding out more about you guys, one, where are you located?
Yep, so we're in the Riverwalk. We usually just say we're across from the movie theater. We have a website, ValeVintageMagnolia.com, and please follow us on Instagram, which is at Vintage Magnolia Boutique.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. Give us all this information, and what are your store hours so if people want to come in and see you in person?
We're Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5, and there's so many great businesses in the Riverwalk too, which is amazing. So a lot of people kind of skip over when they're visiting the Valley, the Riverwalk, but it's such a great place to be. There's amazing restaurants, great shops, a little bit of everything, which is great for anyone, and locals too can make a great afternoon at the Riverwalk. So
yeah, people can come explore, walk around. Like you said, great food. Some of the best food is here in the Riverwalk.
Definitely.
And then you can have a full day of shopping, and there's no one store alike in the Riverwalk, which is the best part.
100%. There's a little bit of everything for men and women. So,
Caitlin, thank you so much for meeting with us and showing us your incredible child that you've grown for 15 years. It's so cool that you started with the business, you've taken the business over, and you've expanded it.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful experience. So thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us. Make sure that you check out the Riverwalk and you come see Vintage Magnolia. Whether you're in the market for some flowers or some new home decor, they've got everything you need, and the entire family can enjoy wandering around in here because it does smell amazing. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vale.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We've got so many great activities and events that take place here in our community, but my favorite thing in the morning is to introduce everyone to Liz Farron. Because
yes.
She is the most fun human you'll ever meet.
Well, thank you, girl.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I'm having a great time here.
We're having a great time having you, only because you bring so many smiles. Like, wherever you go, you're like, hi, I'm smiling, and then everyone's like, now I'm smiling too.
You know what? It is infectious.
It is infectious,
Yes.
and you do such a good job. And so, like, I
Thanks.
love when you're here with me.
Well, I love being here with you because we have a great energy and we have a good rapport. So I love this. This is a lot of fun.
I love this too.
Yay! We're new friends.
Yeah, we are. You got out and you had some fun last night.
I did. I saw Eminence Ensemble and the Buzz Drivers at Nottingham Park for Avon Live last night. That was a great show. We got to see Nick over there, Nick, our camera guy, and our wonderful producer also. Yeah, he was there, and I saw so many great people. It's a nice way to catch up with everybody, and the band was really good. They would play everything from Led Zeppelin to pop and funk to just a whole gamut of genres of music. It was a lot of fun.
All of the things, and we just have so many activities for people to get out there, enjoy, and do, and participate in, and so... Oh man, you ready for the lineup of things that people can continue to do?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. So if you make your way up to Beaver Creek, there's some great activities that are always taking place. They've got a great lineup of weekly activities for you to get up there and enjoy. And so we saw movies under the stars, and we've got more things coming, and now we've got Helmet Fricker, and we've got live music, and we've got Fossil Posse, and so Beaver Creek just keeps this lineup that keeps the whole family entertained.
It really does, and you said fossil what?
Fossil Posse.
Fossil Posse! Yeah, I'm up with the fossils. What's that mean? Me and the fossils are getting down.
Right. Fossil Posse is a great way for the kids to learn all about dinosaurs, and kind of more so, they're up there today, so you can go and learn, and then Thursday Move and Groove up in Beaver Creek. But Fossil Posse is where you can go. You can learn about some of the history of the dinosaurs that were here, and then some of the histories of the dinosaurs throughout the country, which is really cool and quite possibly the world. It's run by our very own local paleontologist, Billy Dorn. He does a great job. He walks everyone through it. He just opened his own museum. So any questions you have about dinosaurs, he can answer them.
I love that. I'm obsessed with that sort of stuff. I love to find out all the history and all that. You know, it's what we come from. It's what we're made up of, so we might as well have as much knowledge as we possibly can to figure ourselves out.
Right, so if you want some knowledge on some dinos later, you can make your way up to Beaver Creek. You can participate in the Fossil Posse. And then you can do Thursday Move and Groove, which, like, who doesn't love some good dancing?
I love it. I like to move, I like to groove, and I like to have so much fun. The silent disco, is that what you're talking about?
No, Thursday.
Oh, that's different.
Thursday night Move and Groove is something completely different. They just bring in a great local band where you can go, you can enjoy some live music. Nice. And because of their common consumption laws up there, if you are a parent, you can go to one of the local restaurants, you can grab your favorite cocktail, and then you can make your way back out to the ice skating rink where the live music is, where there's shuffleboard, where there's ping pong, where there's cornhole. So there's something for everyone up in Beaver Creek. Always.
I love that. You're teaching me a lot today. You also taught me a new word today, monsoony.
Monsoonal.
Monsoonal, that's right. Yeah, that's the past tense of monsoony.
Right. There's also, up in Beaver Creek, the Villar Performing Arts Center, which they've got a great lineup, and they just keep expanding their summer lineup so that the bands are just getting better and better and better and better.
It's amazing. We have so many activities that are complementary to all of us, and that's the really good part. You don't feel like you have to spend all this money on all these amazing things that are going on because it's free. So you can really make a nice calendar, and you know the only money you're really going to spend is on libations and maybe some food, bite to eat, shop local, everybody, and I mean it's worth every minute of your time.
The only thing that we will note is the Villar Performing Arts Center. You do have to buy your tickets to. But they're such a great deal for such an intimate venue. 535 seats in that place. There's not a bad seat in the house, and you can see the lineup on the screen right now. We've got everything from comedians to dancers to great bands to bands people love. There's even sold-out shows coming right now. And so go to the Villar Center website to see what would tickle your fancy as a performance up there.
That would definitely be worth the price of the ticket. I've been to so many shows at the Villar Center, and I absolutely love it. You get to save a lot of money to go to the Villar when you don't have to pay for all the other stuff. You know, the fall underground sound is already up.
I know, and the lineup for this, the Love for the Locals, the Underground Sound Series, $125, 6 tickets to 6 shows with 6 drinks included.
That's a deal.
The best deal that you will find here in our community.
I'm doing it.
$125 out the door, easy as that.
For all those shows, it's so completely worth it. It's just so great that they plan ahead through the Vail Valley Foundation, and they just come up with all of this amazing stuff. And you never have to wonder. You just go online at villarpac.org.
Yep, and there's so many great things. Now, if you're looking for something specifically to do tonight, yesterday we had the opportunity to chat a little bit about Summer Vail, and the Vail Symposium event is taking place tonight, and this is so cool because speaking of history and knowing where we came from to know where we're going and all of these great aspects, this is a way that really brought the arts, entertainment, culture here to our community, which, I mean, I love. That's my favorite thing, is just how enriched our community gets to be with all of these different cultural aspects of the arts, of the entertainment, of all these different music genres. We've got Vail Dance Festival kicking off tomorrow. The list goes on and on. But to see where it kind of started that 5 decades ago with the big curtain is incredible.
I know, and you had those wonderful guests yesterday to talk about the show and the symposium.
Right. It is absolutely incredible, and so make sure that you check it out. You can go to vailsymposium.org for more information on that, and that way it's nice, convenient, and you just get to learn. That's my favorite thing, is learning.
I love to learn. I literally feel more enriched as I learn and grow, and you're never too old to learn what you need to just get out of life, and there's always new things to behold, and that's the greatest thing about life, because you can just take everything with you, and then you can grow more as a person. It's never too late to grow and enrich yourselves.
Right, and that's the coolest part about a nonprofit like the Vail Symposium, is they bring in so many different kinds of topics that you can learn about. So whether it's geopolitics, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's the rich history of Vail, or maybe I went to, my favorite one to this day is I got to go to a lecture where they compared how art can trigger your brain to take you to the same state as meditation. And then they went into it with a neurologist. And so it was like all of these things that you just got to sit there and take in. And so the Vail Symposium is incredible, and we are so lucky to have them here.
I love what you just said, too, because I've gotten lost in a piece of art before.
Right.
And I can understand where they say it's a form of meditation because you're concentrating.
Right.
And you're not thinking about anything else but that piece you're looking at.
Right.
So it's a nice experience, and I love the arts as well.
It is a nice experience. Now, we've made our way from Beaver Creek a little bit to Avon, and we've kind of talked some of the other great things happening. Tomorrow night, you can go enjoy Lakeside Cinema at Nottingham Park. So you can go, you can watch a movie, you can see Luca, you can take the kids, it'll be really fun. And then on Saturday, you can participate in the Minturn Market, which is more of the artisans market, and then you can make your way to Vail for all of the great arts, entertainment, and everything happening over there. And for all the information on that, you can go to discovervail.com.
Man, it's exhausting, right?
I feel like I always run out of breath, and then I'm like, okay.
That's okay. It's a mouthful, but it's so worth everything that we have here. I don't know any other area that is so fortunate to have such a mix of great cultural things.
Right.
You know, it really is just, I mean, who wants to live anywhere else anymore?
Right, exactly. Well, we are out of time for this In the Community segment. It goes so quickly. I know, I love sitting here and chatting with you. But we are going to take a short break, and we were just talking about some of the great nonprofits that we have here in our community. One of my personal favorite is Roundup River Ranch, and so we're going to take a short break. We might take another look at that local weather forecast, and then we're going to introduce you to the fabulous team over at Roundup River Ranch, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
As we take another look at that local weather forecast, we're going to give you a live shot of the covered bridge. First thing this morning, you can see everything is nice and green. It looks like it's a little bit foggy out there. First thing this morning, as we're seeing this precipitation roll in, those warmer temperatures and kind of that moisture that we're seeing linger, we are expecting to see an increased chance of precipitation throughout the course of today. 62 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 74, 50% chance of rainfall, so developing thunderstorms throughout the course of today. Now, southwest southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, so if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for those cooler temperatures and that chance of moisture. You can see first thing this morning, partly cloudy skies, and then that cloud coverage is going to increase to bring us that precipitation later in the afternoon, continuing into this evening. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures in Denver are cooling down from where they've been all week long. 78 degrees in Denver, 60% chance of precipitation. 74 in Vail, 78 in Avon, 81 in Eagle. So out to the west of us is definitely the warmest right now. Low pressure system sitting above the entire state of Colorado, and really that I-70 corridor bringing us all of this moisture, which we could desperately use right now. It's going to help us prevent the wildfires. It's going to help our wildflowers grow. And more so, it's going to help with the river flows, which is really important this time of year. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 49 degrees is our overnight low. 50% chance of rainfall, mostly cloudy skies, isolated thunderstorms, west winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. So if you're doing anything later tonight out and about, just be prepared for that precipitation to be in the forecast. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, 60% chance of precipitation, temperatures cooling down. 72 degrees is our high tomorrow. Continuing into Saturday, temperatures will warm up a little bit. 77, 30% chance of moisture coming our way on Saturday, increasing to 50 by Sunday with 78 as our high, but by Monday, 81 degrees, 20% chance of precipitation. So definitely into that monsoon season right now. Tuesday, we'll see that chance of precipitation ramp back up to 50% chance. If you're looking for something great to do August 11th through 14th, we'll make sure that you go to beavercreek.com/events. That way you can see all of the activities taking place with the Wine and Spirits Festival. It is absolutely incredible. On mountain adventures, wine seminars, and the grand tasting. You're going to want to buy your tickets to this while you still can. We want to thank the Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now, speaking of Beaver Creek, let's take a look at all the great things that they have to offer with our TV8 Visitors Bureau. Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek Resort, and one of them is the Villar Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Villar Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. Once you make your way down to the Villar Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. I am Liz. I am sitting here with Ruth Johnson, President and CEO of Roundup River Ranch. How are you today, lovely?
I'm great, thanks.
I am so happy to have you here. I am literally learning more and more about this beautiful organization that you are President and CEO of, the Roundup River Ranch. It's just a remarkable experience. I can't believe what you guys do. It's a program for children under 17. Correct?
Yes.
That have been diagnosed with illnesses such as cancer and Hodgkin's and anything that you handle, right?
Yes. Roundup River Ranch, we provide camp programs to children with serious illnesses and their families.
That's a beautiful thing.
Always free of charge.
Wow. I know you work through donations, and we're going to get into that. Today's the last day of the week-long camp for the kids, correct?
Yes, it is. We've had a summer packed full of week-long camps for the campers alone, and now we're moving into family retreats for the rest of the summer and fall.
That's amazing, a family retreat. How can you just say no to something like that? That's a beautiful thing. You all are so altruistic in what you do for these children. How did it all get started?
Well, it's amazing. Two gentlemen who have second homes in the Valley were part of the umbrella organization that we're a part of, Serious Fun Children's Network.
Okay.
And that was started by Paul Newman. And so these two gentlemen, David Horvitz and John Forrester, were on the board of Serious Fun Children's Network and thought, oh my goodness, I mean, we love the Rocky Mountains, the Eagle River Valley. We should find someone to head up a camp here in this beautiful place where camp should be.
Right.
I mean, it's so magical for the kids, our location.
It really is. I mean, what activities do you provide for the kids? Like, let's say the week-long camp that we just had for the kids. What do you provide for them as far as entertainment and activities?
Yeah, everything we do is really intentional, and also all the kids, it's adaptable so that all the kids there can do it. Regardless of what kind of restrictions they might have in their lives. So we have archery, boating, kayaking, canoeing, fishing, art, nature and discovery, music, fine arts. And this year, we're back on site, so we're very excited about that. So we're being a little bit more cautious because of COVID.
Right.
But we also have an amazing challenge course that includes a climbing wall and zip lines and an equestrian program. This year, those programs aren't running. The kids don't really know the difference.
Right.
The programs are really the vehicle to accomplish self-confidence, like increase resilience. Have some fun. These kids don't have the kind of fun in their lives that children without a serious illness have. And just like launch them into the world, just more self-assured and able to cope with everything that comes their way.
I love that idea, especially because when you are a child with an illness, I would venture to think you grow up a lot quicker, so you don't have time to feel like a kid. So you guys give them an outlet to go back to their childhood and just do all the things that kids want to do, and they want to play, they want to be free, they want to be connected to each other. And I just think that's a wonderful thing. And I know that you have medical staff on hand at all times. And I wanted to get into something. I have to use my cheat sheet because I want to remember it's called the Capital Campaign. Now, I know this is a very important part of the entire group organization. So let us hear about the Capital Campaign so we know how we can be involved and get donations.
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
So we opened in 2011, and we just had a wonderful history at our site on Colorado River Road, and also through our outreach programs, which really go year-round and touch children in so many ways, virtually, through deliveries to their home, and through camper reunions. So in late 2019, Roundup River Ranch decided to start exploring what we call the Roundup the Possibilities campaign. And it's really just to ensure Roundup River Ranch is here forever, which is so important. There are 35,000 children diagnosed with serious illnesses in the Rocky Mountains. We could serve so many more kids and their families. So we have been on a journey, quietly raising money behind the scenes from our close-in supporters. And we have a goal of $27 million, and we are approaching $20 million.
That's amazing.
It is the generosity of the community, and Colorado is just absolutely amazing. So one thing I want to share is, of course, we have some very large gifts that are absolutely transformational. But at the same time, we appreciate every single donation. It truly takes a village. This is a community gem located right here. And any kind of support, whatever is personally meaningful to you, is always appreciated.
Well, I have to say, I just want to be involved now because this is the most altruistic, beautiful thing that I really just, my heart is in this now with you guys. I really want to take part. Now, I know every little bit counts. So if you're not a huge endowed, you can still donate a few dollars because this is an important thing for everybody to take care of. Where can people donate? Where can they find you guys, and like a phone number or
roundupriverranch.org.
Well, that's easy.
roundupriverranch.org. And easy to find us. You're welcome to call 970-524-2267. And but roundupriverranch.org. There's links there. Reach out to any of us for more information.
Are you linked in with the hospitals and any network throughout the medical facilities here?
We honestly use the hospitals to help recruit our campers.
Okay.
So we work closely with Val Health and the Denver-based hospitals, Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children, National Jewish Health, and our founding medical partner, Children's Hospital, Colorado.
Wow, you guys have it all covered. You really do. You're connected with the right people. You take care of these kids that really just want to have a childhood and be normal and feel normal. And so when the parents drop them off, I know you said you have a family retreat, but when the parents drop the children off for the week, what's that like?
So often, well, first of all, we do provide transportation, but many families want to drop their kids off.
Of course.
So often, these kids have never been apart from their parents. I mean, they are their primary caregivers, their medical support. This is a big leap of faith, and that's why our medical support is so critical to supporting the campers. We make it seamless and allow them to just experience what a childhood can be like because the doctors and nurses go to the campers out at the activity areas.
Bringing back the normalcy to the children that need it. Yeah. Ruth Johnson, President and CEO of Roundup River Ranch. I can't thank you enough for being here. You're a wonderful, beautiful human being, and everybody at that place, just such big hearts. And my heart goes out to you and everybody else, and I can't thank you enough for being here today on TV8.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
Much, Liz.
We'll be back with more right here. Good Morning America, or Good Morning Vail on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vale. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vale at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in to Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
One of our favorite parts of Thursday morning is getting to have Carrie Hogan from Nap Harvest come in and give us some great information, but today she's brought a friend, Tom Bonney, and there's a really exciting event coming up next week, and they're going to give us all of the information and something super exciting that you're not going to want to miss out on. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm really happy that you're here. Right. I'm really happy that you guys are here because this event is really cool, but before we get into the event, you have some exciting news for everyone.
I do. We are going to be giving away next week on TV8 a CSA box. And you might say, what's a CSA box? Well, it's community-supported agriculture, and we have 75 customers in the valley that we fill a box full of fresh veggies, fresh fruits, all sorts of recipes, coupons, all sorts of fun things so that you pick it up every week, either at Fill and Refill in Edwards or at Knapp Garden Center in Eagle. And we are sold out, but we're giving away to some lucky listener on TV8 next week. We'll give away a CSA box. So
it's going to be me.
Yeah,
I'm going to be the lucky listener.
Yeah. Tune in next week for more exciting news. But speaking of exciting news, we're really excited about this Eagle Mushroom Festival. This is happening next week in Eagle, and we are so excited. It leads out on Friday night with a meet and greet. And this is all about mushrooms, going out and foraging. You're going to meet some of the experts. Tom's going to get into more detail with us. But we'll welcome you at Nap Harvest on Friday night with a Colorado charcuterie board, which will, of course, include some mushrooms.
Yum.
And then next door at Color Coffee is natural wine tasting, and that's the sign-up kind of also the lead-in. So it's a fun way to start it. Then Saturday, we have our chef, Marla from Second Nature Gourmet. She's going to be doing live cooking demonstrations, one in the park with the festival that Tom's going to talk about, and then one at Zealous Cooking Schools in Eagle at noon. And so, to go to the website to find out all about this. Knapp Ranch, of course, has been involved with mushrooms. We started research and developing this 5 years ago. We just started selling in 2021, and our first customer was the Eagle Wild Mushroom Festival last year, and now we've stepped it up. I think we're donating something like 300 pounds of mushrooms to this thing. There's a beautiful dinner at Tiamo, so you got to get on the website, but I'm going to hand it to Tom because he's got so many exciting things.
Thank you, Carrie. I'm so excited to be here. I don't know where to start, except first of all, the town of Eagle, Knapp Ranch and Forage are our major donors this year, and without them, of course, this would never happen. When I met Aaron Knapp, probably in April, when we started to plan this thing, there was such a synchronicity between what Knapp Ranch was doing and what the Eagle Mushroom Festival was bringing to this community. When I say community, I mean the Eagle Valley. That immediately there was this great rapport, and they stepped forward and really become a major player, as Carrie was just talking about. But one of the things we're doing differently this year, we really want to make it more of a festival. So we're centering it in the town of Eagles Park, which is in downtown Eagle. And on Saturday, after the classes, which will be presentations by experts at the Capitol Theater, that's another wonderful group that has come forward and allowed us to use the theater to do our presentation. So we have 5 theaters with 5 simultaneous presentations. So there's a real selection of experts that you can come and listen to. Following that, we're going to be in Town Park. They'll be at the Zealous Schools. It's a limited cooking class. There'll two cooking classes, but we're then over at Town Park from 3 to 5 for a very informal happening, I guess is the best way to describe it. We'll have booths with people that are selling mushroom-related ingredients, stuff, including Knapp Ranch.
Yes,
and
we'll
Carrie, if you could talk a little bit about what you're going to be presenting
So
there.
we'll have a couple tables there. One will be a demonstration table of what we grow up at Knapp Ranch. And then another one, we're going to have some dried mushrooms to sell. We'll be giving out some coupons so that you can go to Knapp Harvest to get fresh mushrooms. In a park, it's a little hard to be selling fresh mushrooms. So, but there'll be all sorts of mushrooms there, and I can't wait because I know about mushrooms once they're handed to me, but I want to go learn about how to wild forage. Yesterday up at the ranch, there were so many mushrooms, and so many kids got excited. They're with their little phones, and I told them about this event, and they're coming. It's exciting. So it's one of those things that can really fuel your passions when you start to go, oh, what? So I think it's going to be really fun. I'm going to learn an awful lot. I didn't even know about the movie theater presentations. There's so much going on around this festival. You have to get on the website to go, okay, what am I picking out? And as Tom mentioned, a couple of them require tickets.
Yes.
So what you need to get on there and decide, okay, what am I going to do? But the park is completely free. And tell us about the music.
Well, look, before I get to the music, I want to
much
just
to
kind of try to have an image of what, hopefully this is my image, this is my vision. But 3 o'clock in the park, there'll be people wandering around. It's in the middle of the town of Eagle, so people that may not be aware of the festival will see Knapp Ranch, and there are 3 or 4 other vendors, one of which is Hamilton's Mushrooms out of Carbondale. Once again, another synchronicity. I met this guy. He imports dried medicinal mushrooms, powder. And he's got a tremendous product. He'll be there. He's extremely knowledgeable about medicinal value of mushrooms. We have one of our speakers who's actually a physician and a PhD in mycology, a botanist, and he'll be giving one of the presentations. So we'll have a lot of very interesting people to ask questions about. And this whole and I will have with John Sir Jesse from Telluride and Larry Evans from Montana, 2 wonderful experts, will be with me, and we'll have gone foraging on Thursday. So we'll have a table with our foraged mushrooms to be able to explain to people, or if you bring in a mushroom, we'll be able to ID it right there in the park. This is going to be just an informal gathering that then leads into one of Knapp Ranch's employees who's could you talk a little bit about the...
So Marla from Second Nature Gourmet, we're very excited that she joined our Knapp Ranch team very recently. And so she will be doing a cooking demonstration with the mushrooms right there to show how you do it. And she's also going to explain, quickly what you can also do with dried mushrooms so that people and I'm sure his booth will explain that
Sure.
to people too. A lot of this is just questions and answers, don't you think? I mean,
Oh,
I know
absolutely.
I've got a million questions, and I think I know mushrooms a little bit, but I can't wait.
And especially this year where we're having a very plentiful season so far. So lots of people coming up to me, what's this? What's this? Not as easy as one could think. One really needs to learn more, identify one mushroom, one edible mushroom that you know. Next year, 2 edible mushrooms.
Right,
Before you know
can
it,
expand.
you can expand. But it's also always important to cook mushrooms before you eat them.
Right. Guys, we are all out of time.
Darn it.
You gave us so much great information and you brought the excitement for this event, which is going to be so wonderful. So make sure not only that you tune in to Good Morning Vail next Thursday, for the great giveaway that we're going to be doing, but make sure that you go to the website right now. That way you can find the entire lineup of events. That way you can participate in all of this great stuff. And like Tom said, you can learn 1 mushroom this year, 2 mushrooms next year, and then before you know it, you'll be a great forager yourself. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We were just talking about how all of this rain has been helping with that mushroom season and bringing the foraging to life again, and we're expecting to see that throughout the course of today. 62 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 74, 50% chance of rainfall. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage rolling in heavy and then bringing us those afternoon scattered thunderstorms, so be prepared for that. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, low pressure system sitting above the state of Colorado and really that I-70 corridor right now. So if you are getting out on those roadways, just be nice and safe. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 49 degrees is our overnight low, 50% chance of precipitation. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, you can see we're expecting 5 days of moisture coming our way. It's going to kind of increase and decrease throughout the course of the next 5 days, but if you're looking for some great rain gear to be prepared for all this precipitation we have coming our way, make sure that you check out Sun and Ski Sports because they've got a lot of super good options for everything you need, and we want to thank them for bringing you this weather report this morning. Holy cow, I'm out of breath, Liz.
That was a day. I mean, that all just happened in 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. That was a lot of fun, though.
It is a lot of fun. It always keeps you on your toes. You
Yeah.
get to go at a million miles an hour, and there's so many things taking place in our community.
Unbelievable. Between Roundup River Ranch, Nap Harvest, the mushrooms. I'm obsessed with mushrooms, and the more she comes in, the more I learn. It's just pretty fascinating.
It is super fascinating. We want to thank all of you for tuning in today, and we want to thank all of the great guests that we had on the show for coming in and sharing all of their great information. Get out there and have a happy Thursday, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or home in the